get up by about 6 and then go out there.
Good evening and welcome once again to Wesclin Basketball. Tom Chesley and Joe Hoover along with Mike Riley to bring you the game tonight between the Wesclin Warriors and the Okawville Rockets. We're about 2 minutes away as the Warriors take the floor.
It'll be very interesting to see how this game develops tonight, Tom. A lot of people remember 2 years ago the slowdown game, and then of course last year Wesclin pretty well dominated the game throughout.
At Okawville.
At Okawville. So I'm just curious as everybody else see how this game develops.
I think there are a lot of real curious folks here this evening. Right now the Warriors sit at 11-1 on top of the Cahokia Conference with a 3-0 record in the conference along with Carlisle and Lebanon. And the Rockets take the floor. I think everyone here remembers the slow game we had 2 years ago, and I don't think Coach Okawville will get a standing ovation when he's announced tonight.
Well, one of the things you got to remember about that slowdown game, that was the year that Okawville lost to Venice in the state championship game. And that game really gave the Okawville people a lot of confidence.
Faculty administration of Wesclin High School want to extend to each of you a very warm welcome this evening and hope you enjoy this varsity ball game between the Okawville Rockets and the Wesclin Warriors. Starting lineups for the Okawville Rockets. At one guard, a 6'1" senior, Jeremy Boltman. Guard, a 5'9" senior, Shannon Borup. At center, a 6'4" senior, Darren Stein. At one forward, a 6'3" senior, Brad Okawville. And at the other forward, a 6'4" senior, David Jansen. Rockets are coached by David Okawville, assisted by Mike Smith. And now for the Wesclin Warriors. And one guard, a 5'9" junior, number 30, Mike Brink. At the other guard, a 6'4" junior, number 50, Paul Lusk. At center, a 6'2" junior, number 44, Matt Fridley. At one forward, a 6'4" junior, number 40, Brent Brede. And at the other forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 34, Donny Madenwald. Warriors are coached by Paul Lusk, assisted by Steve Lane, Terry Brinkman, and Jim Thompson. Would everyone please rise for a national anthem? Monday at 7 o'clock on Continental Cable Television, Channel 15.
Okay, we're ready to get underway. Brent Brede will jump center for the Warriors. Darren Stein for the Okawville Rockets. Stein is a pretty powerful type ball player.
He's a 3-year starter for this team too, Tom.
Okay, Stein wins the tip. And Shannon Borup will bring it down. Now to Jason Obermeyer for the Rockets. Okay, Obermeyer takes one from out the head of the key. No good. Loose ball. Matt Fridley comes away with it. He's got Paul Lusk up ahead. Pass falls short and goes back over to the Rockets. And they'll come down and try it again. That's Jansen with the ball, dumps it into Stein. He draws 4 players on him immediately. They're really packing it in on him right now. Okay, here's a three-pointer. In and out, no good. Loose ball. And it'll go over to the Warriors as it goes out of bounds. And the Warriors will bring it down the floor for the first time. Mike Brink in control. Hey, Matt Fridley down right side deep. Out on top to Mike Brink. Pops for 3. Count it! Mike Brink gets things started for the Warriors with a three-pointer. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Brent Brede. There's a little contact between him and Darren Stein. And Okawville will inbound. They're going to look for Stein about as much as they can tonight. He's the big man. Okay, here's Jansen with a three-pointer. Count it. Makes it 3 apiece. 6.5 left in the first quarter. Okay, Brent Brede on the dribble, now to Paul Lusk. Paul pops for 3. No good. And a whistle and a foul that's going to go against the Warriors again. That'll be the second team foul. And that'll go against Matt Fridley as we've got less than 2 minutes gone in the ball game. And the Rockets work against the press. Jansen long cross-court pass to Luchtefeld. He pops an 18-footer, and it bounces around and through. That gives the Okawville Rockets a 5-3 lead. Warriors come back quickly. Brent Brede on the dribble. Matt Fridley, three-pointer. Good.
They only gave him 2 for that.
They only gave him 2 for that. We'll have to watch the replay. Okay, Luchtefeld gets it out to Stein. Now they're going to bring it back outside and work it around. Okay, Luchtefeld inside, 14-foot turnaround jumper. He cans it. Runs the score 7-5. Mike Brink fakes the three-pointer, drives into the paint, puts up a short jumper. No good. Darren Stein with the rebound for Okawville. 5:24 remaining in the first quarter. 7-5 Okawville. There's Obermeyer from 18, no good. Lusk with the rebound. And we're going to have a whistle. And a call that will go against Okawville. It's going to be a foul against, how are we going to pronounce this?
Borup.
Borup, okay. You heard it. Okay, ball comes into Matt Fridley. Now in the corner to Brent Brede, over his head now on the dribble. Outside to Mike Brink for 3. Rolls around, no good. Rebound to Darren Stein for the Rockets. Looks like the Rockets are going to do pretty much what we expected, play a slow, deliberate ball game, because I don't think they can run with the Warriors tonight. And Coach Luchtefeld saw the game last week. Here's a turnaround jumper, no good by Feldt. Stein gets the rebound, puts it up and in for 2. 9-5 Okawville. Paul Lusk comes down, dishes it off to Madenwald. On the baseline, fakes, puts up the jumper. It's no good. Loose ball. Matt Fridley comes away with it underneath the bucket. And Matt's going to be called for the travel. And it'll go back over to the Rockets, who lead at 9-5 with 4:23 remaining in the opening quarter. Okawville handles the press.
Well, I'm also sure, Tom, that Okawville probably had somebody here during the Waterloo game, and as you recall, first half of that game, Waterloo stayed in it by having a slow, deliberate passing game across the top of the key, and I'm sure they came in with that game plan tonight.
Okay, Mike Brink brings the ball down for the Warriors as they get it on the alternate possession on the jump ball. Brent Brede way out on top to Mike Brink. This is off the Lusk. And Lusk is going to be called for the travel and another turnover for the Warriors. It'll go back to Okawville again. They lead it by 4. Ball comes inside to Stein. Blocked by Lusk, but a whistle and a foul. Paul Lusk really got up there on that one, but there must have been some contact. Coach Lusk questions the call.
I don't know where he got that foul from.
Woo. They Stein from the line, hits the first. Runs it to 10-5 Okawville. He'll get the second. No good. And the rebound's batted out of bounds by Okawville. It'll come over to Wesclin. 3:32 remaining in the first period. Warriors trail it by 5. And Paul Lusk out on top. Pop. Okay, here's a whistle and a foul underneath.
He missed that one, didn't he?
I anticipated a whistle. It never happened.
I think that was a makeup for the foul call on the other end.
Now, the Okawville fans don't see it that way. We got a packed house here tonight again. Lusk's first shot rolls around, no good. We'll be able to judge pretty much by the sound of the crowd how the game's progressing tonight. Okay.
Remember, we're on the Okawville side of the gymnasium.
Okay, Lusk misses the second. Down to 3:15. Warriors still trail it by 5. Okawville really trying to spread things out, sneak one in the back door. Feldt for the short jumper for the deuce. Makes the score 12-5. Okawville by 7. Paul Lusk dishes inside to Brede. Has the ball blocked, but a whistle and a foul. And Brent will go to the line to shoot 2, down to 2:45 in the first quarter.
The Okawville fans, I thought they should have got a travel call there, Tom, but really they should have got a foul call because Stein was really chesting up on Brent when Brent tried to turn there.
Stein is a real physical ball player. Okay, Brent's first shot, no good.
They're going to have to start hitting those free throws. We'd be right almost even with them when we were hitting free throws.
And Brent hits the second. Puts the score at 12-6 Okawville. 2:40 remaining in the first quarter. Ball comes into Stein. About a 10-foot jumper. No good, but a whistle and a foul on Matt Fridley. That'll be Matt's second.
Well, I don't know where these calls are coming from.
Coach Lusk questioning also some of the action we've seen, and then these fouls don't quite fit. Matt Fridley's going to get a breather with 2 quick fouls here in the opening quarter. And Darren Stein will be at the line once again to shoot 2. First one on the way, good. And he drops the second also, 14-6. Okawville on top. Paul Lusk from 18. Short. Lusk comes away with the rebound, and a whistle and a foul will be called on Obermeyer of the Rockets. As the Warrior offense having a little trouble getting on track here this evening.
Seem a little uptight tonight. They're going to have to start dropping back and relying on that defense to pick them up and carry them out of this.
Okay, Brent Brede for three, long distance. Good! Brent Brede makes the score 14-9, Okawville. Okay, the Warriors in a 1-2-2 half court. Here's Feldt from the baseline, no good. Ball's batted around, put back up and in by Jansen.
And then they didn't get the over-to-back call there.
On Jansen, or on Stein. Okay, there's a shot no good by Lusk. Jansen with the rebound. Okawville comes back. They spread out the offense a little bit. Try to free up Stein inside. Okay, Barth has a pass batted away and out of bounds. It'll go back to Okawville. We're down to 1:40 remaining in the opening quarter. 16-9, Okawville on top. Okay, Jansen will inbound for the Rockets. Ball comes into Stein, 15-foot jumper. No good. Okay, once again comes into Stein. Dishes it back out, comes out to Obermeyer from the three-point line. Good. That runs it to 19-9, 10-point spread. As the Warriors work it back the other way, comes inside to Brandmeyer, fakes, puts up the short jumper, good! Matt Brandmeyer for two. Matt just came into the game for Matt Fridley.
I think we're going to need a strong inside game from Matt tonight against Stein. We have to make Stein work on defense, not let him float.
The Warriors really working hard on the defensive end now, covering a lot of ground. Here's Feldt from the baseline, puts one up, no good, whistle. And we're going to have a foul on Jansen of the Okawville Rockets, and we'll go to the other end and shoot. As both teams are in the bonus here in the first quarter. And Paul Lusk will be at the line, shooting 1-1. 19-11, Okawville up by 8. And Paul hits the first.
Warriors just got to remember to settle back, work hard on defense. It'll pick them up.
And Lusk drops the second. Cuts the lead to 6, 19-13. 35 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here's a long pass to Feldt on the baseline, puts up the jumper, good. 21-13, Lusk on the dribble, 15-foot jumper, there's a whistle. Shot is no good, but a foul is going to be called on Barth of the Rockets, and Lusk will go to the line to shoot 2. Okay, Lusk hits the first. Makes it 21-14, Okawville. And he drops the second. Cuts the lead to 6 once again. 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here's Jansen for 2, no good. Ball comes back in, another shot, no good, a whistle and a foul. And it's going to go, I believe, against Matt Brandmeyer. No, Brent Brede.
Brent.
And that's Brent's second. Here with 4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Those are the kind that hurt. And Barth will go to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first. That runs it to 22-15. And the second one falls also. Warriors bring it down quickly. Mike Brink on a dribble, puts one up with 1 second. Good! Mike Brink for 3 at the buzzer.
That'll help, won't it?
That's a momentum changer right there. Okay, at the end of the first quarter, the score stands Okawville Rockets 23, Wesclin Warriors 18. And I think a lot of game preparation is obvious on the part of the Okawville Rockets tonight, Joe. They came out with one offensive set, found they couldn't get the ball inside, so then they spread it out, forcing the Warriors to go into a 1-2-2 half court.
For that, and also I think they must have been off earlier this week, so that gave them that extra time to prepare just for Wesclin. Whereas Wesclin, you know, we had to prepare for Highland on Tuesday night. And talk about contrasting styles of basketball. You go against a team like Highland that runs and runs and runs, and then you turn right around and you go against Okawville, who's deliberate and moves the ball. And prior to that, you played against Waterloo, who tried to be deliberate and move the ball. So you go from one extreme to another extreme and then back to the first extreme.
Okay, Okawville inbound to start the second quarter. They lead it by 5. Okay, ball comes baseline to Luchterfeld, puts up a short jumper, hits it again from the baseline. 25-18. Okawville by 7. Paul Lusk with the ball. Now Brent Brede goes right side, gets a screen, puts up an 18-foot jumper. Good, Brent Brede! Makes it 25-20. Warriors trail it by 5. Ball comes inside to Stein. 12-foot jumper, short. Lusk with the rebound. And here come the Warriors. Paul Lusk from 19. Good! Just inside the three-point line. That cuts the Okawville lead to 3. You can see the Warriors' whole game change when they can get into their style. Okay, ball comes inside to Stein. Short jumper from the baseline. No good. And Brandmeyer with the rebound. Gets it up to Paul Lusk. He pops for 3. Good! Paul Lusk! 3, and Okawville wants a timeout.
Now they're ready.
That's Wesclin Warrior basketball right there, run and gun. 10-point lead just disappeared. We stand 25 apiece with 6:48 remaining in the half. As Lusk came down and hit a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer in 2 successive possessions.
Now the Warriors got to keep at it, Tom, and keep staying in that defense, keep forcing the ball up, making Okawville have to work to get back. Because that's what it's going to take, is make Okawville work on defense. We know the Warriors will work on defense, but we got to make Okawville work on defense. That'll take them out of their offensive plan, I think.
Okay, we're ready to get back to live action. Okawville will bring it down. Stein dishes off baseline. Shot is no good. Brent Brede with the rebound up to Paul Lusk quickly. Lusk on a dribble right side. 10-foot jumper, no good. And Stein comes away with it for the Rockets. Here's a steal by Mike Brink. He's going to take it in all the way off the glass. Good! Mike Brink on the steal and the basket. And the D pays off again. That puts the Warriors up by 2. Now Mike Brink draws a foul.
Man, talk about your touch fouls.
Well, he's not a homer. Okay, Obermeyer will be at the line, and he hits the first. The way he releases that ball looks like it could be easily blocked, Joe. He shoots it kind of from the shoulder.
Yeah, we noticed that. Tom Loudon was talking about that earlier.
Second one no good. Ball's batted out of bounds. It'll go over to the Warriors. as they lead it by one, 27-26 with 6:14 remaining in the half. Paul Lusk brings it down. He's going to pop for three. Count it!
I think Paul got over his nerves.
And the goose is cooking. Okay, the ball comes to Okawville. He puts it up for three. No good. And Brent Brede's going to be called for a foul. And he's going to get a seat quickly, as that's his third here in the first half. And Matt Fridley comes back onto the floor.
Well, I don't know, Tom. I think that was a reaction call. They looked over and saw Lichtenfield on the floor, and just Brent was guilty because he was in the area.
Okay, Okawville hits the first, second one on the way, and he drops it through. That cuts the Warrior lead to 2, 30-28. Paul Lusk pops for three again, no good. And Borov comes away with the rebound for the Rockets, and they bring it back quickly. Okay, here's Okawville from 18, in and out, no good. Brandmeyer with the rebound, dishes off to Lusk. Lusk pulls up short. Dishes underneath to Brandmeyer, fakes a shot, puts one up. No good. In traffic. And Okawville comes away with the rebound. The ball comes inside to Stein. He makes the move inside and puts it up for two. Real strong move by Darren Stein. Took it right to the bucket. That knots it up 30 apiece. As we're down to 5:07 remaining in the half. Paul Lusk on the dribble. Now to Mike Brink. Right side to Matt Fridley. Holds the ball over his head now on the dribble. Gets it off to Lusk. Dishes off to Fridley. He pops an 18-footer. Short. Darren Stein with the rebound.
Excellent move by Matt Fridley there. He saw what Stein was stepping out, and he got over there in a hurry, disrupted him before he could get the dribble down.
And the ball will come back over to the Warriors on the traveling call. Paul Lusk will inbound. Just to the side of the Warriors basket. Okay, Mike Brink out on top. Left side to Matt Fridley. Holds the ball over his head. Inside to Brandmeyer. Turnaround jumper. No good. And the ball is batted out of bounds by Brandmeyer, and it'll come back to the Okawville Rockets. Still tied at 30 apiece. 4:38 remaining in the half. There's a steal by Matt Fridley. Gets it out to Paul Lusk on the dribble. Oh, I can't believe we didn't get a call on that one.
I don't understand. We get a call going the other way, and we don't get one down there.
And Coach Lusk is getting pretty uptight here, and I don't blame him. There were two men hanging on Paul. And we got a no call. There's Bultman now for Okawville. Has it batted away, now he gets it back. Got two Warriors all over him, dumps it baseline to Okawville, puts up the short jumper, and he drops it. That puts Okawville up by 2, 32-30. The ball comes underneath the Lusk, puts one up off the glass, no good. Lusk with a tip, no good. There's the rebound whistle. And a foul on Lusk on the rebound.
Oh, I tell you, we're getting hammered on by the referees tonight. That is terrible.
And for as consistent as I thought the game was officiated Tuesday night, this one seemed to have gone the other way on us. That should be pretty self-evident. Okay, Darren Stein hits the first. He'll get another. That was a second personal on Paul Lusk. I'd like to know how many team fouls the Warriors have got. And Stein hits a second. That puts him back up by 4. Matt Fridley puts it up from 3. No good. Loose ball. Matt Brandmeyer comes away with it. Puts up the shot. No good. Loose ball. Lusk gets the rebound. Puts it up off the glass and in. Paul Lusk for 2. Oh, rock'em sock'em action under the bucket. Warriors trail it by 2, 34-32, 3:15 remaining in the half. Ball comes inside to Stein, batted away off his hand, out of bounds, go back to the Warriors. Mike Brink comes down for the Warriors, down to just over 3 minutes remaining in the half. Mike pops from 3. It's no good. Darren Stein with the rebound. Long pass to Luchtefeld. He puts it up from 3. Good. Brad Luchtefeld runs it to 37-32. Now Paul Lutz comes back the other way, dishes it underneath the Brandmeyer, goes off of an Okawville foot, and will still belong to the Warriors. 2:46 remaining in the half. 37-32 Okawville. Lusk to inbound. Gets it to Mike Brink. Okay, Paul Lusk way out on top. Dishes off to Matt Fridley. Comes inside, puts one up from 16. No good. And Borov comes away with the rebound for the Rockets. They come down quickly. Here's a long pass to Luchtefeld on the baseline. He'll take that one. In and out, no good. And a whistle and a foul on Matt Brandmeyer. That'll be Matt's first. Or second, rather.
It's Matt's first.
They had it up on the board before the official called it in. Okay, we're down to 2:20 remaining in the half. Warriors trail it by 5. Darren Stein at the line. And the first shot is good. Mention also Chad Deiters has checked into the lineup for the Warriors. Stein's second attempt is good also. 39-32. And Okawville up by 7 once again with 2:15 remaining in the half. Paul Lusk gives it off to Mike Brink. Now Paul Lusk way out on top. On the dribble. Gets a screen, goes baseline, comes all the way underneath. Puts up the shot. No good, but a whistle and a foul on Okawville. Runs us down to 2:01 remaining in the half. And that foul is on Bultman of the Rockets, his first. And Lusk first is no good. Second one on the way. He drops it. 39-33. Warriors trail it by 6 with 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Okawville with the ball. Ball comes underneath the Luchtefeld.
How many times are they going to let him do that? They got to know he's over there. He stands down there.
That's his spot, and he'll shoot it from anywhere. That one wasn't as tough as the others. It was a nice shot for Luchtefeld. Okay, here's Lusk from 18. Short. Ball comes away to Brandmeyer. Puts one up off the glass and in for Matt Brandmeyer. 41-35. Warriors trail it. There's Luchtefeld on the baseline once again. Puts up the short jumper. Good.
They got to adjust to that.
That runs the score 43-35, down to 1 minute remaining. Mike Brink on the dribble. Donny Madenwald comes into the paint, puts up the short jumper. Good. Donny Madenwald for the deuce. 43-37. Here's Luchtefeld on the baseline, dumps it inside to Stein. Ball batted away. And it'll go to the Warriors.
Either my eyes are going bad or these officials are watching a totally different game than I am.
They're having a tough time this evening. And we're looking at it from both sides. Okay, Paul Lusk, we're down to 30 seconds remaining in the half. Warriors will play it for 1. And we've got 2 starters, Brent Brede and Matt Fridley on the bench for the Warriors. They were down to 8. And Lusk pass underneath is off an Okawville hand and out of bounds. I got second-degree burns on his hands from that one.
Didn't come across there, didn't it?
Ooh. Okay, Mike Brink inbounds to Lusk. Lusk on the dribble, pops it from 3. No good. And that'll end the first half with the Warriors trailing at 43-37. And we'll be back with the second half shortly.
I'm going to give you the 2 winners of tonight's cake raffle, the athletic boosters. They are Deb Huffman and Willie Koenig. That's Deb Huffman and Willie Koenig. You can pick up the cakes immediately following the game at the coach check.
And right after the routine by the Pom-Pom squad, we'll have some halftime stats from Joe Hoover.
For the Wesclin High
School. Brent Brede with 6, Mike Brink with 8, Matt Fridley with 2, Matt Brandmeyer with 4, and Donny Madenwald with 2. For Okawville, I got Stein with 13, Lichtenfield with 19, Obermeyer with 4, Boroff with 2, Jansen with 5. That backdoor play is just absolutely killing the Warriors right now. And you can watch Lichtenfield, and he's not doing anything but making a beeline for that corner and just standing there, and they work the ball to the other side all the time. And then just across to the baseline to him, and he's got an 8 to 10 foot shot.
And he's not really working for the shot. He's
not at all.
Just standing there. Okay, once again at halftime, the Warriors trail at 43-37. And what for the Okawville Rockets would have to say has been a pretty strong first half, considering they came in with a 4-6 record. So we'll be ready for second half action here shortly. Okay, we're just about ready for second half action.
You just have to see what kind of adjustments Coach Lusk made in the locker room at halftime.
Right now, the name of the game is Brad Luchtefeld. He's had the hot hand for the Rockets in the first half from that baseline. Just about anywhere he owns it. Okay, the Warriors will inbound to start the second half. They trail at 43-37. And Brent Brede will start the second half on the bench. He's got 3 personals. And Lusk has 2. Brandmeyer 2. 1 Fridley with 2. Okay, ball comes around to Madenwald. Now to Fridley, ball over his head. Goes back baseline to Madenwald, puts up the short jumper, no good. Brandmeyer with the rebound, and as he goes up, there's a whistle and a foul. And Matt Brandmeyer will go to the line to shoot 2. As we're just underway in the second half. For the Warriors on the floor, Matt Fridley, Donny Madenwald, Mike Brink, Matt Brandmeyer, and Paul Lusk. In and out, no good on the first one. And Brandmeyer's second one on the way. Good. 43-38, Okawville by 5. And it looks like the Warriors have switched over to a man-to-man. Here's a pass batted away by Matt Fridley as they try to get it underneath the Stein.
Good weak side help by Matt that time.
Lusk dishes off to Matt Fridley, it looked like, and it went off probably Matt Brandmeyer's hand and out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Rockets. As Chad Deiters. Yeah, we have a little confusion on the check-in here as Chad Deiters checks in. Paul Lusk gets a seat. And apparently he wasn't supposed to come out. But once the move is made, you've got to go with it. Okay, Okawville with the ball and the 5-point advantage. Ball comes underneath to Obermeyer. Now he's going to pull it back out. Okay. 18-footer by Borup. 45-38 Okawville. And Mike Brink wants a timeout. As we stand at 6:53 remaining in the third quarter. And at this point, you just say the Okawville Rockets were ready for this one. Of course, they had nothing to lose.
Absolutely.
So they could pull out all the stops, and at this point, they've pretty much looks like played their game.
Well, like I said, they had a week to prepare for this game, whereas the Warriors were playing Waterloo, a slow delivered team, then had to prepare for Highland, and then had to prepare for Okawville.
Okay, the Warriors inbound. Mike Brink with the ball, gets off to Donny Madenwald, drives in, right side, dishes off to Paul Lusk. Lusk on the dribble.
I don't think we're getting enough motion away from the ball, it doesn't appear.
Not at all. Okay, Lusk on the dribble, comes in, puts up a 15-foot jumper, no good, but a whistle and a foul, and it'll go against Luchtefeld. He owed us that one.
I think he more than owed it to us.
And that's the first on Luchtefeld. As Lusk goes to the line to shoot two.
Free throws are not going tonight. We've got to have those free throws.
And Lusk hits one of two. Makes the score 45-39. Okawville on top by 6. Okay, Borup works against Madenwald. Gets it off to Jansen, now to Luchtefeld, jumps inside to Stein. Short turnaround jumper. I thought he walked, but apparently not. Stein hits a 2-pointer from the paint.
Well, we don't call walks in this game, only touch fouls.
47-39, 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Madenwald on the dribble, comes inside, shoots one in and out, no good. Deiters with the rebound, turns around, puts it up and in. Chad Deiters. There's Stein out on top. Now to Borup. And Stein with the turnaround jumper, no good. Jansen with the rebound, has the ball batted away by Mike Brink. And it rolls out of bounds, and it'll go back over to the Warriors. Good hands by Mike Brink. Darren Stein got away with a dandy push-off on that one. I don't know if he
fine one, didn't he?
Major league elbow. Lusk drives inside in the paint, and a whistle and a foul. And it'll be against Luchtefeld again. That'll be his second.
I get the impression that Goose has decided to take it to him, and they're going to have to stop him.
And at the same time, when they do that, that should open up somebody else, so we shall see. Okay, and the Goose hits the first. 47-42, cuts the lead to 5, 5:17 remaining in the third quarter. Second one on the way. Count it. Okay, Borup works against Madenwald. Ball comes into Stein, back to Luchtefeld, back to Stein. And Stein's going to be called for the travel, come back over to the Warriors. Okay, just under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Lusk comes down, pops for three. No good, loose ball. Obermeyer comes away with it. Cross court, pass is taken away by Madenwald. Pushes it up to Lusk. Lusk on the dribble. Drives inside. Quite a move, shot no good. Mike Brink for two. Short. Stein with the rebound. Here's a fast break by Obermeyer. He puts the layup in. 49-43. 6-point advantage. 4:25 remaining in the third quarter. And we're going to have a charge on Lusk. That'll be his third. I thought he slid over across.
Well, he bought that show, didn't he? These officials are a half a step behind the game all the way around. They're reacting to what they see happening after a play.
And next time down the floor, we should all fall down and draw 5 quick personal fouls. Okay, 49-43. Okawville leads it by 6. 4:10 remaining in the third quarter. Darren Stein with the ball. Okay, here's a shot blocked by Donny Madenwald. Gets it off to Paul Lusk. Lusk on a dribble. And he takes it into the bucket for 2. Paul Lusk cuts the lead to 4. 49-45. Okay, Luchtefeld with the ball. Batted away by Matt Fridley. It'll go back to the Rockets. Okay, Luchtefeld in the corner, works against Matt Fridley. Matt's handling this so far this half. Okay, ball comes to Stein baseline, short turnaround jumper. Rolls around, no good. Brent Brede, who come into the ball game with the rebound. Down to Matt Fridley. Cross court to Brent Brede, fakes, goes in, puts up a short jumper off the glass. 2, Brent Brede. Welcome back. Cuts the lead to 2, 3:12 remaining in the third quarter. 49-47 Okawville. Luchtefeld in the far corner. Barr fakes the shot, dishes off to Jansen. And they'll bring it back out on top again. A real deliberate set. Ball comes baseline to Stein. And he rolls one up over and in.
Nice left-hand move by Stein there.
And we're going to have a whistle and a foul. It'll go against, I believe, Borup of Okawville. That's his 4th.
Yes, it is.
And they leave him in, so I guess he's expendable.
I don't know what game it is. Don't ask me.
Okay, 2:30 remaining. 51-47 to score. Okawville by 4. Ball into Stein. Back out to Luchtefeld from 3. Rolls around, no good. Whistle. And a long distance foul called by the outside official as he nabs Matt Fridley.
He's right on top of that, wasn't he?
That's third one for Matt. The Okawville inbounds underneath. Stein gets the ball underneath. A short jumper, no good. Lead pass to Brent Brede. Pops for 3, no good. Madenwald with the rebound. Fakes, puts up the jumper. A whistle, and we're going to have a foul. On who? I thought Brent got it when he put his shot up.
They're calling it on Stein on the rebound, I believe.
Oh, that was the right call.
It's our favor. It's got to be the right call.
Hey, take your pick. 2:04 remaining in the third quarter. Warriors trail at 51-47. Brent Brede at the line. First one dies. Good. Brent's second one on the way. Rolls around, no good. Stein with the rebound for Okawville. 51-48. And we want to remember we get down to the stretch. Should Okawville have a lead, they have been schooled in the game of stall. Okay, 53-48 as Stein hits a turnaround jumper. 1:43 remaining in the third quarter. Matt Fridley dumps it inside to Paul Lusk. Goes underneath, puts one up off the glass. Whistle and a foul on the shot. And it'll be Brad Luchtefeld again. That's his third this half. And Paul Lusk will go to the line to shoot two. And Lusk hits the first. Second one on the way, count it. 53-50, Okawville by 3, 1:35 remaining in the third quarter. Okay, Jansen on the dribble for the Rockets. So Obermeyer dishes off to Boatman, almost stolen by Madenwald. Back out to Obermeyer. Okay, ball comes into Stein. Ball batted away by Madenwald. Here's a fast break by Lusk. And he dumps it in for two. Paul Lusk on the steal by Donny Madenwald. Cuts the lead to 1 with a minute remaining in the third quarter. And we need to see the Warriors get into their game. Luchtefeld from 15, good. 55-52, Paul Lusk back the other way on the dribble. Dumps it underneath to Brandmeyer. Off the glass and in, good look. Matt Brandmeyer for the deuce, 55-54.
Excellent feed by Paul.
Everybody in the house thought Lusk was going to take the shot, and he shoveled it off underneath like a bullet. Okay, Okawville with the ball in a 1-point lead. They're going to shoot for one. We're down to 20 in the third quarter. 15. Okay, run it down to 10. Ball comes off to Stein. Okay, Stein with the ball, batted away, but a whistle at 4. And that call will go against Don Madenwald, his first. A lot of ball on that one. Warriors trail it by 1, make that 2. Okay, Stein connects on both. Makes it a 3-point lead. There's Paul Lusk comes down across half court, puts one up with 2 seconds. No good, that'll end the third quarter. We stand at Okawville 57, Wesclin 54. And not at all the game we expected out here tonight.
Well, I really don't think you know what to expect when Okawville comes to town. It's always some kind of sleight of hand thing. It's good coaching, as far as I'm concerned. But it sure is aggravating when it goes against you.
Ooh, it's a hard game to watch up to this point. Real frustrating because you know what kind of offensive talent we've got. And at this point, the Okawville Rockets just keeping the Warriors out of their game, which they've been so good at in years past. Okay, we got 8 minutes to go. Warriors trail it by 3. Okawville will inbound. For the Warriors, we've got Lusk, Brede, Brink, Fridley, and Brandmeyer on the floor. Ball comes inside to Stein. Short turnaround jumper from the baseline, no good. Brent Brede comes away with the rebound. Long pass,
they gotta watch
stolen
the
away.
passes. We can't give it up like that.
And Okawville will come down to try again. See, looks like the game plan the rest of the way here is to get the ball into Stein, Joe.
Well, Stein's extremely tough when you play man-to-man on him.
Okay, here's Boatman. He comes in, throws a hip, but he's going to draw the... Oh. And 4s across the board as Matt Fridley picks up his 4th. Okay, 7:20 remaining in the ball game. Okawville with the ball and a 3-point lead, 57-54. Here's Obermeyer for two. No good. Brent Brede with the rebound. Out to Lusk. Lusk comes down quickly. Puts up the short jumper inside. Good for two.
Excellent decoy job by Mike Brink that time to bring the defensive man over so he didn't know which way to go.
Cuts the lead to one, 57-56. Here's Jansen for two. No good. Loose ball. Brandmeyer picks it up, pushes up to Paul Lusk. Lusk on the dribble. Dishes off to Brede underneath. Turnaround jumper, no good. Loose ball. Lusk comes away with it. Off to Brent Brede. Goes baseline. Short jumper, no good. Madenwald with the rebound. Puts up the shot. No good. Lusk underneath. Whistle and a foul finally.
Hard work by the Warriors. They're getting into it now.
Okay, Lusk will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Had to talk to a fan there. Keep beating on the box when the call goes against Okawville.
Thought they were trying to chop us down. 6:26 remaining in the ball game. Warriors trail it by one. Make that none. 57 apiece. And anything is too close with this Okawville club.
Definitely. They're very composed.
And Lusk drops the second, 58-57. Warriors by one. 6:20 remaining in the ball game. Feldt with the ball baseline. Ball comes inside to Stein, up off the glass for two. He's hard to stop inside.
He's very strong.
Okay, Lusk for the Warriors on the dribble. Gets a screen, dumps underneath the Brandmeyer. Has a shot blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds and back to Okawville.
Another excellent pass by Paul Lusk down there.
Ball comes underneath the Feldt baseline, fakes, blocked by Brandmeyer. Brede comes away with it. Outlet to Lusk. On the dribble, spins into the paint. 12-footer, good, Paul Lusk! Great move by Lusk, gives the Warriors a 1-point lead, 60-59.
Paul's really getting into the game now.
Okay, here's Boltman, ball over his head, out on top to Borov. 5 1/4 remaining in the game. They got two men they want to see with the ball, Feldt and Stein. Ball comes inside to Boltman, short jumper in the paint, he cans it. 61-60 Okawville. Lusk on the dribble, into the paint, dumps underneath the Brandmeyer, off the glass for two. Great pass by Paul Lusk. And Matt Brandmeyer for two, and Okawville wants a timeout. And we're getting close. 4:58 remaining in the ball game. Warriors lead at 62-61.
Of course, I got to reflect on that statement I made there, Tom, when I said Paul's really getting into the game now. Have you ever seen a game that he's not really into?
I'll go along with that.
He's got to be one of the most intense players I think I've ever seen at any level. And he seems to just get into the flow of things, and he just controls so many things in the game with the way he plays, and he makes it look so easy. And we take things for granted that he does. The other night against Highland when he went under the basket, a two-handed back up off the backboard shot after he dribbled behind his back, only to get away from the defensive player. And it was just, he never missed a beat.
Okay, Okawville inbound on the far end. They trail by one, just under 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. See what Coach Felt's strategy is as we come out. Boltman into Stein. There's the strategy right there. Stein for the jumper, two. 63-62. Okawville by one. Okay, Lusk on the dribble. Has the ball batted away by Boltman. Okawville works the ball. Here's Boltman from 15. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up again. Good. And this Okawville team is fired up. 65-62. 3-point lead for the Rockets. Madenwald with the ball, dishes out to Brede. Brent pops for three. Good! Mr. Automatic, Brent Brede. 65 apiece. Another one of them there, barn burners. Stein from the baseline, about 8 feet out for two. Puts Okawville back on top, 67-65. Paul Lusk to Brent Brede, three-pointer. No good. Brandmeyer with the rebound. Comes in, and he gets nailed by Darren Stein. And Brandmeyer will go to the line to shoot a pair. We're down to 3:41 remaining in the ball game. Warriors trail it by 2. Brandmeyer at the line. First one is no good. And he hits the second. Warriors trail it 67-66. 3:35 remaining in the ball game. Luchtefeld with the ball, gets it into Stein, back to Luchtefeld. And they're in no hurry right now. They'll take their shot. Okay, Luchtefeld baseline drives, puts it up off the glass and in. Paul Lusk comes back the other way, pops for three. Good! Paul Lusk. That ties it up, 69 apiece. 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. Matt Fridley waiting to check in for the Warriors. Luchtefeld gets it baseline to Stein. Ball batted away. Now to Barth, baseline to Boltman. Puts up the 15-foot jumper. Rolls around, in and out, no good. Ball's on the floor. Jump ball called. It'll go to the Warriors. As Matt Fridley checks in, Don Madenwald gets a breather. 2:48 remaining in the ball game. Yes.
This is called basketball, boys and girls.
Give me a good blowout any day. Paul Lusk on the dribble, 15-foot jumper. Good, Paul Lusk!
Should have got the foul after the shot, too. Lichtenfield backed up under him, tried to undercut him real bad.
71-69, 2:30 remaining. Boltman with the ball whistle. We're going to have a foul called on Matt Brandmeyer. That'll send Darren Stein to the line to shoot 1 and 1. I think maybe Matt gave him a hug on that one.
He was in his hip pocket, and he don't have a hip pocket on those pants.
Takes the worry out of being close. Darren Stein, first one on the way, no good, so whistle. Oh. A traveling violation against the Warriors. It'll come back over to the Rockets. Okay, Luchtefeld with the ball. Down to 2:22 remaining in the ball game. Warriors lead it by the deuce. And he carried the ball. It'll go back to the Warriors.
Mike Brink doing a little officiating there. Did you see that?
He made a good call, too. And the Warriors are going to call timeout as we run it down to 2:19. And Coach Luchtefeld makes a couple calls to the officials also. I think it's great how these coaches and officials can communicate during the process of a game.
Oh, I'm sure there's ways.
Okay, Warriors lead it by 2.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of moves they come up with now. 2:19 is an awful lot of time left in this game. So I'd like to see the Warriors blow this lead up to about 11 to 12.
I think if the Warriors take it to the bucket, they might want to try to take it at Luchtefeld, as he's got 4. And he's got 3.
I've got him with 3. Maybe the score got him different.
Maybe you're right. Okay, Brent Brede on the dribble. Mike Brink dishes off to Paul Lusk, and he gets backsided by Borup.
That's number 5 on Borup.
He's gone.
Coach Lichtenfield not happy at all. I think both coaches got plenty to beep about the officiating tonight.
Okay, Jansen will check back in to replace the fouled out Borup. Paul Lusk will go to the line for 2 big ones. Well, 1 and 1 rather. And I've got kind of an erratic count, but I know the Warriors to this point have missed at least 9 free throws, Joe, and several of those the first half of a 1 and 1. Usually accustomed to some pretty good free throw shooting from the Warriors this year. Okay, Lusk's first one is on the way. Count it! 72-69 Warriors. 2:09 remaining in the ball game. Yes. Pushes the Warrior lead to 4. We still got a lot of basketball to play. 2 minutes can be a long time. Okay. Boltman wants a timeout for the Rockets.
Well, one of the things that'll happen is when you've got the lead like that, at least you can kind of dictate what kind of defense you're running at. You don't have to go out into that trap. If Coach Lichtenfield wants to stand out on top and hold the ball, just let him. You know, it works to our advantage right now. Plus, the officials will have to enforce the rule that Okawville will have to initiate the action as the team that's trailing.
Okay, our next ball game will be Tuesday night in Nashville as we open up the Nashville Invitational Tournament against New Athens. And should the Warriors win that ball game, we'll play again on Friday against either, I believe it's Woodlawn or Nashville, the host team.
That's true.
Okay, we're ready to get underway. 2:01 remaining. Warriors up by 4. Probably going to see Mr. Stein with the ball. Or Luchtefeld try to pop for 3. There's the ball to Luchtefeld, comes around the horn. To Jansen at the 3-point line, running a double team on Stein underneath. And they're going to take their shot once again. Ball comes underneath to Stein. And we've got a couple Warrior players down. Like Brent Brede looked a little dazed. He hit the deck pretty hard. That Stein packs a wallop. And the call is going to go against Matt Brandmeyer on the push. You got to do some serious pushing on this guy. Okay, we run it down to 138. Warriors on top by 4. We'll have the 1-and-1 coming up for Darren Stein of the Rockets. He's been pretty cool from the line tonight so far, and he continues. That puts it within reach, 73-70. He can cut it to 2 right here, and he does. Okay, 1:35 remaining in the ballgame. Warriors lead it by 2. Mike Brink on the dribble to Matt Fridley. Gives it to Brent Brede. Dumps underneath to Lusk. He fakes on the baseline, puts it up, a whistle and a foul. And it'll go against Obermeyer and send Lusk to the line to shoot a pair with 1:25 remaining in the ballgame.
Give that foul to Boltman.
No problem. And that's Boltman's 3rd. He's coming in the 4th quarter and hurt the Warriors a little bit. Okay, Lusk hits the first. Puts it back at a 3-point lead, 74-71. Second one in and out, no good. Okawville with the rebound. They trail by 3, 1:20 remaining in the ball game. Okawville works the ball. 15-footer for Luchtefeld, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to come over to the Warriors. And we know that'll get a little raise over here. Just under a minute remaining. Lusk will take the ball down. Got a 3-point lead and the ball. And the Warriors are going to put the spread on. Here's a steal by Luchtefeld.
What happened to the foul there?
Run it down to 35, and Okawville wants a timeout.
Warriors are not communicating well to each other tonight at all. Just a little out of sync all the way along.
Never really got untracked at all tonight on the offensive end. We get back to play. The score stands 74-71. Warriors on top by 3. So it'll take the 3-pointer to tie it with 34 seconds remaining. The Warriors on occasion seem to have just a little trouble with that offensive spread, Joe.
Well, Stein is so strong under there that he dictates what you do when it goes to coming under there. And he's a 3-year starter on the varsity. He was on the state runner-up team 2 years ago. Last year was having a tremendous season until he blew out his knee. So that kind of experience, as strong as he is, you know, 6'4", he plays very strong inside.
Okay, the ball comes around to Luchtefeld. Back on top to Obermeyer. Long pass to Jansen. That was a dangerous one. Runs us down to 22. They're going to try to set up the 3-pointer for Luchtefeld. On this side, they're going to keep everybody busy. Here comes underneath the Boatman, puts up the 2-pointer, drops it. Cuts the lead to 1 with 9 seconds. And the Warriors call a timeout. Good move by Brent Brede as he couldn't get the inbound pass in. And we're down to 7 seconds. Warriors lead at 74-73.
There's not much else we can do right now, Tom, except keep watching basketball. I'm sure we're going to get a foul right away on the inbounds play. If the Warriors can keep the ball moving, not cover up, get the ball in quickly and then move it, maybe get the 2-shot intentional foul.
I'd just like to see us get a full court pass for the back door. Okay, the biggest thing right now is the Warriors have to get possession inbounds. They can't afford a turnover at all right here with 7 seconds remaining. Inbounding the ball underneath the basket of the Rockets. Here's the ball inbounded to Mike Brink. He breaks free. And a whistle on the foul. That runs us down to 5 seconds. And Mike Brink will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Dad Gary up in the stands sweating bullets right now. Okay, Mike to shoot the first half of the 1 and 1. On the way. Count it! Mike takes a little stroll. Now the Warriors are going to call timeout as they go up by 2. And once again, we remember St. Elmo.
Well, you know how to say a dirty word on TV, don't you?
Go. And we can get it by the censors. Got to remind you, and I hate to say this, but any long shot at the buzzer counts for 3 outside of that 3-point line. So We've been there before, but it's something you got to remember. It's not over till it's over. I'm not trying to be pessimistic, just informative.
Once again, Okawville makes it a good game.
I don't think that they should feel that's necessary every time they come out here. Okay, Mike Brink will go back to the line to shoot the second half of the bonus.
I think I keep my eye on Mr. Lichtenfield over here, number 30 down on the lower part here.
He's going to be the man the ball comes to either way. Second one on the way, and Mike cans it.
Mr. Mike.
Runs it down to 5. Feldt pops at the buzzer, and that ends it, and the Warriors take it, 76-73. And a game that seesawed all night. Saw the Okawville Rockets lead most of the game.
Now I got to start trying to get this thing all together to see what kind of scoring we had. Nobody left tonight.
I noticed the first ones out of the building were the officials. There you see the final score, 76-73. Warriors win this squeaker. Last 2 points scored on a cool free throw shooting of Mike Brink. And let's hear the totals.
Well, I'm not ready yet. I was just going to tell you we're going to have to start being nice to Mike. He's doing a pretty fair job out there, isn't he? We've been having a lot of fun with Mike on the side, talking to him about different things going on and that. But he was very cool under pressure out there, I felt.
Something else I don't think we've really mentioned a lot of this year, but anybody out there that knows this Wesclin Warrior team will know that unlike some of the teams we've run across during the year and past years, these guys are all gentlemen. It's just a pleasure to know every one of them. And they handle themselves very well in public, very well on the floor. And I think that speaks highly of the Wesclin basketball program and the Wesclin student body as a whole. And we're going to have to buy Mr. Hoover a calculator here.
Either one, something that keeps it going. All right. Tonight I had Paul Lusk with 38, and I might add he had 15 of those from the free throw line. Brent Brede with 12, Mike Brink with 10, and 2 crucial free throws as you just saw. Matt Fridley with 2, Matt Brandmeyer with 10, Donny Madenwald with 2, and Chad Deiters with 2. For Okawville, I had Stein with 29, Lichtenfield with 23, Obermeyer with 6, Borup with 4, Jansen with 5, and Boltman with 6. Now, I haven't totaled up the Okawville scoring there, so I'm not real sure. I had 2 points. I didn't know where they come from at halftime.
Well, we'll just divide them up and give a little bit to everybody.
You only divided by 2 with Stein and Lichtenfield on the court.
Yeah, well, that's everybody, isn't it? Okay, once again, the Warriors win at 76-73. We'll be back in action Tuesday night at the Nashville Invitational Tournament, where we will take on the new Athens Hornets. And we expect to see y'all there. You got a little more information on some other basketball.
Well, first off, once again, we want to repeat all the ticket stories about where you get your tickets. For the Nashville Invitational Tournament, you had to pick them up at the Nashville Gymnasium. For the Modern Day Shootout, tickets are going to be on sale in the senior high office during the week of January 30th through February 3rd from 8 to 4. There's still a limit of 2 tickets per adult. For the Flora Shootout, the tickets are going to be on